Hello, dear friends. As the saying goes, truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. Opinion piece. Homo Galacticus. New humankind. No longer science fiction. New galactic society. It will be an advanced civilization. What is the Armour of God? Elon Musk confesses his dump. Trump didn't sign the Insurrection Act. Truth is slowly being revealed. We only know crumbs of intelligence. Argentina and Lebanon have highest inflation. World Bank wants to restructure debt. Raising the retirement age is a technocratic vision. Let's start. Homo Galacticus is a term that refers to a future evolution of humankind, in which humans have adapted and expanded throughout the solar system, and possibly to other star systems. This future species would be highly technological and have the ability to colonize and inhabit planets outside of Earth. The evolution to Homo Galacticus is based on the idea that humankind has an inherent need for exploration and discovery, and that this motivation will eventually lead us to settle on other worlds. Humankind can migrate to other planets using antimatter rockets and fusion rockets. Homo Galacticus will evolve by symbiosis to withstand extreme environmental conditions. Galactic society. A galactic society would be one that has managed to establish a presence in multiple star systems and has developed advanced technologies that allow it to travel and communicate at faster than light speed. A galactic society is also likely to have found ways to use renewable energy and recycle resources efficiently to sustain its long-term needs. It is possible that a galactic society would be more culturally diverse, as different intelligent species may have evolved in different parts of the galaxy and developed their own ways of life and belief systems. As societies connect and collaborate with each other, this could lead to even more rapid cultural changes and technological advances. It is also possible that the galactic society has managed to overcome problems such as war, poverty, and inequality, and has found ways to cooperate and collaborate for the common good. This could mean that technology and resources are used more equitably, and that effective systems of governance and justice are in place. In short, a galactic society would be an advanced civilization that has learned to work together through cooperation and has found sustainable ways to use the resources of the universe. Transformation. Finally, human being is evolving from Homo sapiens to Homo Galacticus. And if we add to that the enormous increase of energy coming into the planet, it means that we can say goodbye to the old system of life. It is behind us and it is not coming back. Gaia becomes a fully-fleshed galactic society. The matrix cracks and ceases to exist. It is replaced by the crystalline grid, according to a message from Source through Ngari. With the ascension of Mother Gaia to 5D, her inhabitants undergo a great transformation in their physical body and develop their light body. You move into a crystalline structure. You go back to the original template of DNA, with all that entails. You develop new capacities, beginning to use new senses, beyond the 5 senses of the physical body. You begin to expand your creative abilities more and more. What does that mean? That there are no more controls. You must become accustomed to living freely and fully the life that is transforming. Know within yourself that changes are always for the better, Do not be afraid of change. When you raise your vibrational frequency, you can look far beyond your old belief systems and leave them behind. Forget the memories of a past that is gone, and create new wonderful experiences in that new earthly paradise. It is no longer science fiction as it was once considered to be. In fact, it is a new world that unveils itself before us. A world of heightened feelings, of privileged quantum minds, of full knowledge of advanced technologies. There is no place for fear or negative emotions. Everyone will live in abundance and without the worries of a past that no longer exists. Know that there is more than enough for everyone. The new life that awaits you around the corner exceeds your wildest dreams. It is a life of love, fulfillment and joy. With the coming of the new golden age of Aquarius, there is no room for anything that doesn't measure up. The slavery of old, the control through money, the concentration of wealth in the hands of a few, limitation, fear, lack and disease cease to exist. They disappear along with the matrix. They will only live in the memory of some who have decided at the soul level not to ascend in this lifetime. They will be lovingly taken by the hand of their rightful place according to their vibrational frequency. At some point you will awaken and ascend, becoming part of the fifth dimensional world and joining those who already live there. Reset news. Trump didn't sign the Insurrection Act. Juan Osabin has said many times that although Sidney Powell drafted the Insurrection Act for Trump's signature, it was never signed by the president at the last minute, on the advice of the coalition generals and admirals. The consent was that it would lead to civil conflict, according to quantum computer predictions. However, there is an Insurrection Act of 1807, which is a federal law that allows the president to use military force to put down rebellion, insurrection, or violent arrest. According to Juan Osabin, the password is victory or death. We are all in. There is no turning back. Either we win this battle today or we die trying. But we will not turn back. There is divine protection. Watching a movie means that much of this has already been done. Many have already been arrested and the courts are in place. However, we don't know the whole truth, only the crumbs of intelligence that the team throws out. This is the war for the planet, and the team has been working on the plan to save the world for 60 years. They are doing everything they can to keep humankind safe, while reducing the matrix vision to rubble. Sometimes you can't tell the public the truth, you must show it. Only then will people find the will to change. The truth is slowly revealing itself, and we just have to wait and know that miracles are coming. There will be peace, health, abundance, a pristine planet, and unceasing wonders. Details. How gold or asset-backed currency works in the QFS. The quantum financial system uses digital gold certificates that transfer a block of data that identifies the kilo of gold that is used to back that increment of currency. The certificate references the specific kilo of gold value by its serial number. Once the certificate is married to that kilo of gold, it is permanent. The serial number of the value is stored in ascending progression, like a library system, so that a single digital gold certificate can be traced back to the kilo that backs that increment of currency. That is a secure gold backing. What is the Armour of God? It consists of the belt of truth, the breastplate of righteousness, the shoes of the gospel, the shield of faith, the helmet of salvation, the sword of the Spirit, and prayer. As the scripture says, we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this age. Therefore, Paul recommends to put on the whole armour of God, that you may be able to stand firm against the wiles of the devil. Breaking news. Get ready for a wave of bank measures. The World Bank calls for changes to speed up debt restructuring. Tunisia is considering the opinion of joining BRICS after the country's president rejected foreign dictates on the financial aid package agreed with the IMF. The world's top billionaire cities are New York, Hong Kong, Beijing, Shanghai, London, Moscow, Mumbai, Shenzhen, China, Singapore, Delhi, and San Francisco. Jobs most affected by artificial intelligence chatbots, telemarketing, accountants, translators, teachers, programmers, and even investors. Elon Musk says he's done far more often than I'd like to be, in quotes, as he questions Tesla's strategy. Pension cuts have sparked a wave of mass demonstrations in France. In less than 3 months, 10 general strikes and hundreds of demonstrations have been called. Raising the retirement age is a technocratic vision. Taiwan detects 9 Chinese ships and 71 aircraft near its coasts. China increases imports of Iranian crude oil due to the demand of Russian oil. Xi Jinping puts Macron and von der Leyen in their place. He called for working together for a political solution to the Ukraine crisis. He said the priority is to bring about a ceasefire and to oppose actions that would fuel or further complicate the situation. Internet leaks of classified documents on Ukraine, China, and the Middle East are causing panic at the Pentagon, reports the Washington Post. The New York Times published a story on the investigation into the leak on social media of classified material describing the state of Ukrainian army and Washington and NATO's plans to strengthen it. JP Morgan CEO recommends taking private land to accelerate green energy policies. Bankers have gone green, never seen before. Americas. The highest inflation in February was in Argentina, more than 100%, and Lebanon, 190%. Doping control for politicians and judges. Draft law generates controversy in Argentina. Venezuela, first country invited by China to join the lunar base project. Rescue work continues in a collapsed thermoelectric plant in Cuba. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.